Homelessness is growing in the United States, and most shelters are nothing more than human warehouses. There's slime, there's grime, there's crime, but not here, not at the Doe Fund.
I'm actually a graduate of the Ready, Willing, Able program in 1995. So I came through this program when we had one building in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I came here because the Ready, Willing, Able program offered me an opportunity to get my life back together. It offered me a clean, safe environment, an hourly wage, and an opportunity to get back into mainstream society.
Tell me how you came up with the idea of running these shelters. It started as a volunteer effort? You were just handing out sandwiches?
Grand Central Terminal. I used to hand out sandwiches at 10 o'clock at night. I did it for 700 nights in a row. And fed around 400 people outside of the terminal, and then we'd carry it in. As a matter of fact, I was arrested 4 times for feeding people in Grand Central, but never convicted. And I basically just listened to what the people had to say. And while they thanked me for the sandwich, they kept on saying over and over again that there's like a room and a job to pay for it, a room and a job to pay for it. So it led me to believe that they wanted to work, but the circumstances were such that they really didn't have a place for to take a shower, to get phone calls, to do any of the things that you would need to be able to get employment. So we set out to put together a program that did that. Well, we do have we have people that don't make it through the program the first time, but we were just talking to a guy in the hallway who said it was his 3rd time. So we don't stop people from coming back. But the real truth of the matter is once we get them on, let's call it the straight and narrow, they go into the best social program that the world has ever seen. It's called America. All we do is mirror what the societal outcome should be. So they'll work for us for 9 months to 12 months. They'll be drug tested twice a week. They'll save money. They'll pay for rent and food. And they do that day after day after day. Then they can go out and work for private employers and have their own room or apartment and fit right in and start climbing that economic ladder. We don't have to recreate some other program after they graduate from us. So we're successful because we model our program after the American program. Well, I think that the public-private partnerships, the government working with not-for-profits like ourselves, being funded by a variety of sources is a good thing. I think that too often in social services, people take the approach that they have to protect people from the requirements of society. We turn that on its head and say, we want you to participate in society, and here's how you can do it. So I think that the missing ingredient is work, is paid transitional work. I think that's what separates us from just about everybody else, and that's what makes us successful, is that they have a place to go afterwards. Look at it this way: if you put somebody on welfare and you get them an apartment, and the government and taxpayers are paying for that apartment, and the person's on welfare and they're laying around, what good is that for the person or society? It's no good, but for many years we thought that that was a wonderful thing to do, and it's not. Biggest contributing factor is the lack of education. Okay, I mean, that goes without saying, and I believe that basically having children out of wedlock is not such a good idea. Those 2 things contribute by and large to poverty in America.
So you're getting ready to graduate.
Yeah, I'm feeling great about that too.
Tell me about your life before you got in here.
My life before I got here, well, immediately before I came here, I was in college. I was married, and I have a beautiful daughter. She'll be 13 in May. Because of my lifestyle, carelessness, and so forth, getting high and drinking, I found myself in a homeless situation. So when I got here, I initially, I didn't like it. To tell you the honest truth, I didn't like it. It was a lot of structure. And eventually I got to see that the people here really care about you. That the structure of the program is to really enable a person to regain their independence, to find the value in living a clean and sober life.
I'm Gary Baumgarten. We talk about these and other issues every day at 5 p.m. New York time on News Talk Online on Paltalk.com.